Okay, I shall wait for you guys to get a notification. I'm just choosing some cards to do the working week. The notifications are really slow in coming through. Here it comes. Hi guys. Hi Tasneem. We're going to do a working week. Let's see what we need to focus on this week. I think I want to look into the masculine and the feminine energy. Okay. I feel like I'll go and rest. Take my own advice. I might do afterwards. Magical unicorns. What else am I going to use for some weekly guidance? Very indecisive energy. Archangel Oracle cards. The Enchanted Map. Should we have one more? Romance Angels. Okay. I've got such an itchy nose. Hi, Willow. Hi, Sherry. Or did you say it was pronounced Cherry? I think you did. The Taurus masculine in the premiere was for sure mine. I've got my Taurus cup, look. I'm a Taurus. Must be tapping into something here. 6 o'clock in South Africa. What are we here? Just gone 4 p.m. I am the Taurian. You all have a Taurian. It's morning there on the East Coast. You've still got all your day ahead of you. How awesome is that? It's like we're here in the future. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards. Feminine's masculine side. Let's have a look at some guidance and focus points. You can pick up whatever energy you feel that you're resonating with. Let's get rid of these headphones. And, oh, I feel really indecisive. It's like, I feel a little bit nervous. Why do I feel nervous? Staying lighter now, guys, in the evenings, which is nice. Just saw Lily's reflection. Romance Angels. Look at these two here, all smoochy. Them little cupids just longingly looking at this love. Look. Smooching away. Not a care in the world. They're not aware of anyone else around. They're lost in their own little world here. Okay. Is that what the feeling is, being lost in this, your own little world of romance and love? It's a nice place to be lost, isn't it? Oh, lots and lots of writing. Okay, my eyes are not going to be able to do this. I'm going to have to skim. Read. Roll on the spring. Yes. Don't you feel it's coming? It is. Although it's I feel it's got colder. There's a change in the air. Okay, there's one side. I'm not sure whose side is who, but that one that flipped out is a little bit not so stable as the other side. Archangel Oracle cards. This was my first deck of cards. I never purchased a tarot. They scared me. These Rider-Waite cards scared me. I didn't have a clue. They sat in my cupboard unopened. I ordered them in and then I was just, I don't know, Wasn't confident with tarot, and then I started studying the meanings. But that was my first ever deck. And I received these just after my husband made his transition. There was a little bit of a funny story regarding tarot and oracle cards, because I was not someone that watched tarot, was interested in watching tarot, or really into that part of spirituality. And then when my husband was very poorly, we was listening to a lot of Hay House stuff. And I remember listening to Kyle Gray. Now, I've shared him, I've called him a couple of times on a live on Facebook, and I've shared it on the Facebook page. And he's kind of like, he really connects with the angels. And I was listening to him, and just, Lily's just nearly knocked over the stand that holds all the cups. Anyway, Kyle Gray and angels. He started to talk about angels, and I was like really intrigued. So I ordered some angel cards, and I ordered the Abraham Hicks cards. So it wasn't really going into tarot or romance. So it was just really to connect with the angels. And I ordered I think a couple of packs. I'm not even sure if it, but let's just say I did order these anyway. I ordered 6 items, yeah. Some of them were Abraham Hicks books, and all the packages went missing. They just were never delivered by Amazon. I just never had them, any of them. And they were from different suppliers. So I just kind of thought, well, I don't know where they are. I hope you enjoy reading and playing with them wherever they've ended up. So I chased up once and I asked at the post office, but I had no joy, and I didn't really pursue chasing it. My husband was really quite poorly, and I was just kind of like, well, hey. Anyway, so they never arrived before my husband's transition, and then everything changed after my husband's transition. I ordered the cards again, never had any problems since with my cards being delivered. But that's how I got into tarot. And then every reading I done with these just come out with soulmate relationship. It just come out with the love connection. So I just went with the flow, and it's expanded since then. Anyway, I don't know why I told you guys that, but let's use my original deck, the Archangel Oracle cards, see what they want to say. The Enchanted Map. I'm in no rush, guys, as you can kind of see. How are you guys feeling today? Talk to me. Are you feeling settled? We definitely have lots of different people in different situations and experiencing different parts of this journey. I just trust that the cards pick up guidance for those who need the most help at the moment. You've got a headache, Laurie. Not yesterday, the day before. I really tried to get back to work, and this headache wiped me out. I did have one of those the other day. Are you all still feeling quite sleepy? Have you surrendered to resting yet? Hi, 65 Starlight. Hi, McKenna. Hi, all. Sorry, guys, my eyesight is really... Laurie, you're coming off of medication. Do you know what actually just shouts through was, it's like you're going to self-medicate now. And yeah, it will be fine. It's the adjustment, isn't it? But what was coming through was, instead of medicating yourself, meditate. But I know that you do that anyway. I think that's awesome that you're coming off of medication. Got the magic string. It's just like, have confidence, Laurie, that we're told, aren't we, like the adjustment, medication, drug addictions, that, you know, there's going to be, I don't know, cold turkey, this transition, and we're told that. So I want you to tell yourself that you're quite capable of this transition, and whatever medication you're on, it's time for it to go, maybe. Let's see how you operate on your own. That's like that with any medication, guys. There's a lot of people that would judge people for smoking, drinking, taking drugs, but they never once think that those medicines, those pharmaceuticals that they're putting into their body is a drug. But hey, that's just my opinion. Rescue. I'm bored of shuffling now. All right, magical unicorns, you can wait then. I keep thinking Lily wants to jump up and then she's gone. Okay. It's hard for me to, it's one of those things, guys, I can't really have too much of an opinion on it because I'm not someone that's ever really been on medication. I was on antidepressants after my first daughter was born. That killed me. I hated that. I hated being on antidepressants, postnatal depression, so they said. 2 years I was on that for, and I kept bringing myself off and finding myself back at the doctor's crying. You say, have you taken yourself off them tablets? I'm like, I don't want no tablets to make me feel like me. In the end, they sent me to a counsellor, and I had some counselling sessions. She kind of triggered me a bit with my mum. So I'm not sure. After that, I've never been on any other medication. I would have been 22 when I had my daughter. So since then, I've not really ever needed. I don't even really like to take the headache tablets. Anyway. Let go of control issues over this side. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So whoever's still hanging on and not allowing the divine to deliver, and who's not going with this flow, this could be your side. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Hey. Let's see what the Archangel guidance is. Overcoming difficulties. If this situation, if you're still needing to have control over this connection, or really, if you're still trying to have control over your life, then you're still overcoming difficulties. You're not quite there yet, because it's very natural. It says, allow this situation to unfold naturally. You kind of know where you are on the ascension program, even though all of us feel that we're ready. It is a natural state. That's why I asked if you feel settled. Some of us are feeling very settled. We're okay on our own, and we're okay trusting that divine is delivering the goods, and we're just going with it. We're not fretting. We don't keep asking. We're not watching tarot readings all the time to confirm. You know you're at that state when you don't need to really say much. You just know. So there's overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. And then you have the magic stream. So let's have a read into this. Should we have a read into it, Lily? Let's. But it will occur naturally. And it's not that, like, I haven't been through this and tried to control issues. It's just I'm out the other side naturally. There's no need to want to control anything anymore. Do you really want it if you've had to force it? So let's look at let go of control issues. It's just we don't need, when the healing's taking place and you really get it, you see the bigger picture, it's just no need to keep going over it, questioning it. Let go of control issues. The romance angels have heard your prayers about your love life. That's one thing I definitely tell myself is they know what I want. I don't need to keep rambling on about it every day, what I want to them, because that's kind of like saying that you don't trust them. If you really know what you want, that first order should be pretty good. You should trust that. You can adapt it and amend it. So the romance angels have heard your prayers about your love life. Now it's up to you to allow their help to manifest by stepping out of their way. But keep checking up, see if they're coming, or whatever it is that you're checking up on. By trying to control other people or external circumstances, you'll only frustrate yourself and slow down your answered prayer. There are plenty of times in life that call for you to take charge, but this isn't one of them. Of course, it's fine to have your preferences, practice visualizations, and hold intentions. Definitely ask the angels for your desires. This card is a reminder, however, that your prayer may be answered differently from what you had in mind. Be open to all possibilities and trust in God's infinite wisdom and compassionate love. Control issues are based upon fears that others, including God, won't live up to your expectations. This is also called outlining, where you hand the universe a script of how you want it and everyone to behave. Outlining could cause you to overlook an even more beautiful way in which your prayers may be answered. So please call upon the romance angels to elevate your levels of trust so that you can enjoy the creative avenues by which true love comes to you. Overcoming difficulties. Control issues. We all have them. It's like at some point. Or I should say we all have them until we get to a certain point, and then you just hand them over. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. The challenges you faced have made you stronger and have taught you new lessons. Instead of becoming bitter, you've opened your heart with compassion towards people in similar situations. You've let go of any blame of feelings of victimhood. This is why you're now overcoming your previous challenges. Okay, so you've let go, or you are in the process of doing that. Should be natural, guys. You've let go of any blame or feelings of victimhood. This is why you're now overcoming your previous challenges. Your positive outlook is attracting a loving solution and new situations at a higher level of spiritual understanding. Stay positive. Working with Archangel Jeremiel. Jeremiel's name means mercy of God. And when you call upon him, Jeremiel delivers mercy to you and everyone involved. Jeremiel guides you and others to act in loving ways. He also helps you adopt a merciful outlook which enables you to consistently treat yourself with respect and tender loving care. Be gentle with yourself, guys, as you're overcoming these difficulties. And then we've got the magic stream. But that just feels like you're going to drop into this magic stream. You're going to stop paddling against the stream and just allow yourself to I don't know, I want to say float. It said hope floats in that last reading I done. Just go with the flow. See where it takes you. 18. Everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. Every experience you have seems to have its own life story, with a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. However, there is danger in seeing events as separate from one another, since in fact they are all part of a continuity and a greater evolution. Like an overflowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading into another, informing and influencing still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. When you remember you're part of the fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for great inspiration. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your success will benefit many. This is the flow that we all have to go through. I just said it isn't that I haven't had control issues or that I still maybe do have control issues. It's about understanding we're all the same and using our knowledge and experience as a kind of shared storehouse. There's great potential in that, to learn from others that have already been through this part of the ascension process. And when I say that it's natural, I mean it's natural. Until you're at that point where you feel contented, there's still work to be done. There's always work to be done. But for you to actually get to that space, just allow all these feelings to come up, just to be cleansed, to be viewed, addressed maybe. Surrender. Hardest part, guys. To hand it all over. Attachment to no one and no thing. Okay, well there's that side. Let's get to Magical Unicorn and see. It's quite deep, that. Quite triggering, maybe. Let's see what the unicorns, Magical Unicorns, would like to say. Oh, there's a Psychic Tarot card in there. Come out, I saw you. Material Harvest. I feel like this is the Divine Feminine's card. It's a 9 of Pentacles, but it's got a masculine on here. I feel that side's definitely for the masculine's energy. Allow that harvest, material harvest, to be delivered. Okay. Well, you can stay there. You can't stay in with the Magical Unicorns. That's quite a good sign, though, isn't it? Material harvest is in with the unicorns. So what do the unicorns have their hands on? When I want to say when it comes to the masculine's energy here, which, remember, we all have that inside, guys. So just pick yourself up and have a listen to see whether or not you're trying to control this. Hello and goodbye. You'll soon see that this change will make things better. Worth a try, isn't it? Letting go of those control issues. Hello and goodbye. Magical Unicorns. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Sound of music now, guys. I'm just like playing around with the book, not even taking any notice of what I'm looking for. Hello and goodbye. Your life is changing and you may feel that you don't have much control. Sorry, I shouldn't giggle. Taken all out of your hands. Best to hand it over. Yet you're safe and taken care of during this time of change. So let's go back and have a read all the way through without any kind of hesitation. Your life is changing and you may feel that you don't have much control, yet you're safe and taken care of during this time of change. During your life, you'll experience many changes. As you say goodbye to the old and hello to the new, you'll learn that change is a part of everyone's life. You may feel sad to say goodbye, and you may feel afraid of what will happen in the future. This card tells you that new friends are coming your way. You aren't alone, though, as you will always have old friends and current family members who love you and care about you. So please tell them about your feelings. This is kind of like a new way of being, like a lot of us have lost a lot of people, okay? Or have we lost them? I'm not sure. I think we found ourselves, okay? And they just kind of stayed in their lost state. But the ones that are left, what am I saying with this? Make sure that you're authentic. It's like a clean slate. It's like from this moment forward, I'm not going to take on any baggage, create any deceit, lies. I am just going to be open and honest, especially about how you feel. So you aren't alone, though, as you will always have old friends and current family members who love you and care about you. So please tell them about your feelings. Change helps you let go of anything you've outgrown. As you say goodbye to the past, you'll always keep the love and lessons you've learned safely within your heart. They're treasures that you'll always keep through your life. You start to put together how kind of events have led you to where you are today. And you really do treasure those moments that initiated change. Maybe not now, but later on, when you have a clearer understanding, you will. You'll see how it was all in order. See if there's any more to this. Say hello to the new people, places and events that are coming to you. There's nothing to fear about your future. It's happy, bright, and will be lots of fun. Fun, fun, fun. That's what happens if you let go of the control issues and allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay. Let's move on to the other side. How are you guys doing? Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. It's taken me to like the Little Mermaid. You'd want to kiss the girl. That's the part they're in the boat, aren't they? Saying, kiss her, kiss her. Yeah. Okay, let's look at this other side. Gone off to the Little Mermaid now. Okay, I'm going to say that this is the feminine side. It says, well, I'm not sure. Hey, let me just read because who knows. But it says this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you seek. That just shouts to me, don't compromise. The romantic partner you seek is residing within you. So this is about not being hasty. I don't know, I just feel that she doesn't seem to be that overwhelmed here by this other character who's kind of trying to, I want to say like muscle in on her. But I'm not sure that she's sure whether or not this could be the one. Again, it will feel natural. You would just know there's no need to rush. You might as well stay in your singleton status and find, you know, that romantic partner within you who can take care of you rather than settling. So let's have a look. Patience. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realise. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So I feel they're not quite ready. It's like waiting for the harvest, like from the masculine side, but just be patient. There's no need to rush. True love will unfold naturally. Okay. And then we've got rescue. Very interesting. Again, there's a masculine here. I feel like she might be hiding. The divine feminine might be hiding here. It's like I don't need rescuing. I'm just in my like cave, enjoying the flow. Like the solitude here. It's like there could be masculines on the lookout trying to claim the divine feminine. And I think it's just a reminder to say to the divine feminine, you don't need to really ask that question. Could this be the one? You would just kind of know. Okay. So you've already met the partner that you seek. It's like it's that other version of you, isn't it? It's the opposite to you. It's your masculine or your feminine, whichever one you resonate with. I'm very out of breath. This could be the one. Let's read this. Sing, Lucy. I did a little bit, didn't I? Your DM calls you Ariel. Oh, that's a bit of singing, Laurie. Okay. Think about how her voice was stolen now. Right. This could be the one. This card signals that you've already met the person you romantically seek. Perhaps you're already in a relationship with him or her. The romance angel sent you this card because it seems you're not recognizing or enjoying the full potential of this person and relationship. Sometimes you may overlook someone who's meant for you because you have a different idea of what your partner should look or act like. Take a moment to consider who this might be. The first person to come to mind is probably the one. Next, invite the romance angels into your dreams as you're going to bed. Ask them to give you very clear information about your romantic partner, either in your present relationship or a future one. During sleep, you're more open to angelic guidance. When you awaken, you may not remember your dreams, but you will have a clearer sense of romance and partnership. Take any action you feel called to based on your inner guidance, even if it seems unrelated to your love life. Trust that the angels are leading you toward the one you desire. So I want to say that's why it's so important to go with the flow, because you just don't know where divine is going to be taking you and who you may meet, but you will know. You will feel that resonance, okay, when you do meet them. But it's like be open, but don't settle just because you may be feeling lonely. Or maybe have your heart set on another masculine. And it's like, and then you kind of think, okay, it's not him. So then you move on to look for another. That other person's going to be drawn to you. It's like you don't really need to go searching for them. That's like control issues, isn't it? So patience. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realise. Still, they need nurturing and patience. And also you have to trust yourself that you will know. You will know when you've met them. Okay. Or if you meet them. Even if you thought you had that connection with another person, you will know. You'll recognise the intensity. You'll recognise the signs. So patience. It's not letting me find it. Where are you? Come on. I'm in the wrong book. That would be why. There's no patience with the unicorns, apparently. So the Archangel guidance is, it takes time for a seedling to push through the ground and mature into a flower-bearing plant. Yet each moment of a plant's life cycle can bring joy to those who notice its beauty. In the same way, enjoy the process of realizing your dreams. Slow down and feel gratitude as each step brings your manifestation into tangible form. Notice the lessons and love that spring from every moment that you engage in acting upon your dreams. Just going to repeat that part. It says, slow down and feel gratitude as each step brings your manifestation into tangible form. You need to be in this state of patience, allowing things to grow and bloom at their own rate. So working with Archangel Jophiel helps us experience more grace and peace in our lives through slowing down and noticing the beauty that already surrounds us. She asks us to savour and enjoy each moment rather than hinging our happiness on some future goals. Call upon Jophiel anytime you feel rushed, stressed or unhappy. She'll increase your awareness and appreciation of life's everyday miracles. And then we've got rescue. Let's see what rescue's about. Yeah, nope. Could never settle after a taste of true love. How could you? You would either want that or better. It's there is no compromises there, especially when you got to this state of independence. Like seriously, you would let like the wrong energy into your life. Rescue. 16. You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. That's beautiful for the feminines. Don't need rescuing. You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. Asking for help isn't easy for many successful people. However, that's what you need to do now as you expand your life. If you find yourself troubled, you can expect help with whatever issue is at hand now. You need only ask and assistance will come your way. Wow, check out that power. It's like ask for help. I won't say especially divine help, assistance, just on your path, just allow them to guide. So asking for help isn't easy for many successful people. However, that's what you need to do now as you expand your life. If you find yourself troubled, you can expect help with whatever issue is at hand now. You need only ask and assistance will come your way. The most important support you can expect is from Spirit. Get into a right relationship with the divine, and you'll see that many conditions line up as if by magic to provide you with all the help you need. Ask and you will receive. There is no need to fear. Safety is a place within. That's beautiful. Okay. I feel a bit there like the Wizard of Oz has left Oz because he leaves in the end in his hot air balloon, doesn't he? He can bypass. It's like the divine feminine knows. She just needs to click her heels and there's no place like home. It's what it reminded me of, was the Wizard of Oz was on the move. There's a rainbow coming out of her, out of the chimney here. So I feel like for the right person, they will see the rainbow. Because he's not actually like looking at the feminine here in his hot air balloon. Creative. That's just so the divine feminines. We've been touching on this with the artwork, with creativity, especially if you have any like sexual tension. It's like divert that into your creative abilities. It's the same energy. It's just how you direct it. Okay, creative. Let's get the right book. Magical Unicorns. I'm just going to go back and read what it says on the card first before I read you the write-up. Draw, paint, think, and act in creative ways. You're a creative person, which means that you like to express your thoughts and feelings in artistic ways. It doesn't matter whether your artwork is perfect. What matters is that you express yourself creatively. This card asks you to spend more time being creative. That means doing something artistic, such as painting, drawing, singing, dancing, dressing in costume, writing a story, or taking photos. When you do something creative, you'll feel free and happy. Creativity also helps you see the world in new ways. You notice amazing new details in everyday life and see colours that you never noticed before. Creativity also sparks new ways of doing things, which also positively affects work and play. Doing things in the same way every time puts you into a rut. Ruts are major causes of stress, and stress can lead to sad or tired feelings. The best way to get out of a rut is by doing something creative. It doesn't matter what you do, as long as you do it with a creative flair. Getting out of a rut, I did feel this, because it feels as if like the feminines here are really kind of like, in a way, craving to move on, okay, to have a partner. It's like, it needs to be here, it needs to be here now. And I feel that's, maybe some of that is to release, sexual tension. And I said about, actually focusing that, it's the same energy. It's the sacral chakra. It's that passion. So when you're stuck in a rut, and maybe you're picking up on this sexual energy, go and pick up some paint, go and do some drawing, dance, sing, dress up if you want, take photos of yourself if you like, dressed up. Okay, creative. Write love poetry, write stories. Express it, because it spoke here about what did it say about speaking to family members, letting them know how you feel. And as you start to express and be more authentic and open, and you're finding that you're able to communicate, not just like verbally with the people around you, but also an expression within your creativity, especially for the feminines. There's something big here to do with creative art. I had some visions of some massive art galleries for the feminines' work. It's about bringing beauty to our world through the art. Anyway, it just seems weird I'm picking up all of a sudden about how most of you feminines are very artistic. I've seen your artwork. Amazing. Amazing. So just pick up a paintbrush, a pencil, a pen. See what comes out of you. Doesn't have to be perfect. You might be amazed actually at what you do when you let go and just allow your artwork to flow, or maybe all that sexual energy. Okay, I'll catch up later on the chat, guys. Unless there's anything serious I'm missing. I'm just going to read what 65 Starlight says. Paint when sexy, laugh out loud. Yeah, why not? Why not? I've got these visions of, I don't know, the dressing up and taking pictures, and then maybe you could always do a self-portrait of yourself, couldn't you? Depends what you want to dress up as. Why not? Okay. Masculine energy, let go of control issues. You overcoming difficulties. It's that point in your life when you're going to be saying hello and goodbye to lots of different avenues. I don't know where we go from here. Oh, that's beautiful. Start writing again. Yeah, I've definitely been urged to kind of get on with writing a book. I'm a good talker. I think my writing abilities are cool. It's just something I need to have patience with and practice more. But more about just see what comes out. Don't think too much about what you want to write. So I think we can all really work on this weekend. Okay. We'll talk more about that tomorrow, I think. About creative writing and getting you guys maybe to email me over some stuff and I can read it out. So be a little project. Creative writing project we take on as a collective. Okay. I'm going to get onto the shadows and lights. What was that just fell down? The Lover's Oracle. Okay. It's the other pack of the Lover's Oracle. The birdies are tweeting out there as they go quiet. Okay, let's pull a card for what I feel is the masculine's energy on this side. You want two? Okay. Feminines just need the one. You love a masquerade ball. I'd love to go to a masquerade ball. I'd love to wear a mask and I just like getting dressed up, me. Any reason to get dressed up. I haven't got dressed up in ages. Is that like a key for me to go and get dressed up? Yeah. I was thinking then about my vision of when like you're in the ballroom and the masculines come in, and the masculines are waiting and the feminines come in. Just that'd be interesting. That's kind of like the attire I was feeling. We need dates. Yes, we do. We need to get this all arranged, don't we? Let's read this side here for the masculines. Angel of Time, working too hard. That comes in pretty perfect, doesn't it? 40. About the Angel of Time. The Angel of Time looks very fierce and stern, and that's because you need to hear her message. You see, if she appeared to you in a soft guise, it would be too easy for you to overlook her message and just continue on as if she had never visited. The truth is that you are forcing yourself beyond your energetic limits at this time, working too hard, self-loving and connecting with the universe way too little. So she has appeared to remind you of what it is you are turning your world into. One big machine where you are one cog in it. You are an important, soulful, beloved being, but the world of work is not going to end if you step away from its mechanism for a while. It is time, she says, for a time out. Will you listen? Now, this come up in the last reading I've put out today about time for rest before you're kind of taken out. It's like the Mother Mary said, she really does appreciate all your efforts, but you do need to rest, take some time out. The Angel of Time speaks. I'm getting straight to the point here. because someone really has to tell you, stop giving so much to your work, all your time, your energy, and your passion. Take better care of your health. This is the time to fulfill all those promises you've made to yourself, but barely made even the effort to keep. Meditate, eat well, take up gentle exercise, and change unhealthy emotional patterns that are compromising your well-being. These are the challenges you need to set yourself. Gaze into a candle's flame. Write down one true thing you love about all of your friends and pay close attention to all the messages your body sends you. Then make the changes you know it needs. I thank you in advance, for a happy you makes this world a far better place. So the divination message, it's time for a break from mechanical, technical work is needed. Please take breaks from electronic devices like computers, cell phones, and even iPods, clocks, and watches. It is time to simply rest in nature's embrace. Swim in the ocean, float in the lake, row, row, row your boats. Float in the lake. Can you just imagine all the masculines just like floating on their backs in the lake? I think it means in a boat. It might not, I don't know. Swim in the ocean, float in a lake. Watch it on the news tomorrow. Don't manifest that. Oh no, well, we could manifest that. It'd be quite funny, wouldn't it, if that manifested? Oh, hold on a minute. Let me just sort my hair out. Oh, okay, let's get back to this. You have to make yourself chuckle. Oh, it is time to simply rest in nature's embrace. Swim in the ocean, float in a lake, walk in a forest, meditate in a cave. Where's that cave? Look, the feminine here. How awesome would that be to meditate in a cave? When I went to Austria, there was loads of caves, especially around like this great big lake. And you could actually drink the water from the lake. But as I could see all the, what do you call them, mountains? But I could see all like these holes, and it was like, I'd love to go exploring and see what's in them. Not caves anyway. Meditate in a cave. Camping, hiking and gardening would be of most benefit at this time. It's time to unwind the tightly coiled springs and detach from the mechanics of the deadlines and immerse yourself in nature's time and truth. The angel of time tells you to do this now. Okay, be told. Oh. Let's look at the other message. Snow angel, the signs are with you already. Yeah, the signs are definitely with the divine masculine. It's I'm not going to say that they're choosing not to see them. They're seeing them. They've just been choosing to ignore them. Okay. These are two harsh messages coming out for the masculines. They're two quite fierce angels. Well, let's listen what the snow angel wants to say. Card number 4. This angel is one of the many beings assigned. Uh-oh, we've got blocked up, as if I don't want to speak. Okay. And the hair's kind of like, why is the hair distracting me? Be good, behave, please. Now the belly's rumbling, seriously. Okay, I think you're going to get another telling off, masculine energy. Just, you're going to have to grin and bear it. This angel is one of the many beings assigned to humanity to carve out signs in the most stark and lifeless of places. She leaves signs for those who cannot see and shapes them again and again until one day, those who deny she is watching over them finally wake up. It is at that moment she can move on to another charge. So she don't seem to go away until you've woke up and you've got the message. So by acknowledging her protection, you set her free. Okay. Well, not for anything, any guilt. It's like you're keeping this angel like trapped with you until you see the signs. Okay. So by acknowledging her protection, you set her free and release her many blessings so others too may benefit. Look around you now for signs of her presence, even in the snows of winter and the harsh desert sands. She has made her presence felt. It is your blindness, your unwillingness to see that holds you back, not life itself. Open your eyes to the presence of Snow Angel. Really trying to get these words out. They're really trying to congest me here. Okay. It's like they want to like snort as a pig or huff, I don't know, grunt like a pig. Don't know why the masculines want to grunt like a pig. Okay. I'm going to get the message out. Open your eyes to the presence of Snow Angel, of all angels. Feel their blessings and begin to live life anew. The Snow Angel speaks. It's like I'm scared. I'm just a messenger, okay? That's how they go. Humph. There. If you miss that sign, I really don't know what will convince you. Maybe I should just stand here a while and wait till you notice me, point to the sign, flap my wings, and then you'll believe that it is really a sign. I leave signs for all to see, clear indicators of my presence, and even make my shape in this cold snow. But again and again, you ask, where are my angels? And here I am. I will continue to leave my mark in the snow, with a feather falling from the sky, in the gentle voice that speaks to you at night, and even in the gentle prod I may give to you from behind. But stop asking for signs. You have received so very many, and none of them will be seen or acknowledged until you are willing to believe that we are always with you. Divination message. You have already received very definite, clear signs, ones that you have asked for over and over again. The Snow Angel will reply again, but it is the message you are refusing to hear, not her presence, that is denied you. It is your own fear and attachment to hesitating that keeps you on pause. It is time to see what has already been shown to you and to take immediate action. To take action immediately, whichever way suits you best, without hesitation. We hesitated. Let's go back. The Snow Angel will reply again, but it is the message you are refusing to hear, not her presence, that is denied you. It is your own fear and attachment to hesitating that keeps you on pause. It is time to see what has already been shown to you and to take action immediately without hesitation. The Snow Angel has shown you so very clearly that you are protected and cared for. Now it is time for you to do exactly that for yourself. And yes, you can. Open your senses up to angelic guidance. Okay, let's leave the masculine energy alone for a little bit now. Divine Feminines, lady with a Bosch egg, ancient wisdom. It's like you are this sacred vessel that's keeping this knowledge very safe. You know who to share it with. I spoke here about you having patience. You don't need rescuing. You have this ancient knowledge within. You've been given this to keep safe, and that's why it's kind of like, don't settle. Okay. 31. Lady with a Bosch egg. Message, ancient wisdom. The lady with the Bosch egg is the one in this lifetime who has been chosen to keep safe and sometimes keep secret, deep, esoteric knowledge. Throughout history's most troubled times, there have always been courageous beings ensuring that sacred knowledge was kept alive. Even though the world may burn and disasters befall humanity and wars take down cities, there will always be those brave souls who would take the knowledge, represented by the Bosch egg, camouflage it, and keep it safe so that at a later time, when the world is finally ready, we can all learn. The lady speaks. My town is on fire. The night sky is full of screams and smoke, and I have done what I can to safeguard this treasure from the sacred library. I will keep it safe, record its wisdom, and ensure that these truths stay alive for a future time. I hope that you understand the history of the knowledge you crave and respect and acknowledge the freedom of the times you now live in and do the work yourself. It may be that at some time you too will find my egg and that you are the person chosen to speak of the knowledge others thought was lost. Or it may be that you too are a guardian of wisdom. If you are, know when to keep silent, know what to keep to yourself, and know that some secrets come to light at the right time. I bring you the wisdom. It says I bring you now the symbols of the alchemists, the secrets of the Gnostics, the wisdom of the magicians, and the witches, and the herbalists, all saved for this time in this strange form of the egg. Wow. Divination message. It may feel to you that you are receiving wisdom from ancient sources and that some of its energy may feel unfamiliar to you, even dark. It is likely that you are receiving messages from times when people like you, misfits, and mystics were oppressed and punished for their natural gifts. Explore at this time something to do with the Renaissance or medieval times and understand that the knowledge was brought through to you, a very fortunate being living in very fortunate times. Keep it safe. Learn all that you can. Explore esoteric symbology, the history of magic, and spirituality. Know now that while you are safe, you may wish to keep silent about certain practices. Wow. I was researching the Druids yesterday. I realised in the Druid Craft Tarot, I don't really know anything about the Druids. And it was like, well, I'm going to research them then. And I found online that there was kind of lessons teaching you about the Druids. So find an area that you're interested in and just explore a little bit more. Okay. Lovers Oracle. How long have I been on for? Okay, let's get this wrapped up. We're going to end on a roomy, yeah, guys? You guys all good in the chat there? I thought that was an awesome reading. They're coming perfectly, didn't they? Yeah, I'm going to read my book as well. The Druid Craft Tarot. I'm going to do that this week because there's so much. All perfect. Awesome. There's just so much knowledge just in that little book there. And it was talking about pip cards. That's like the aces to the tens and just all this. New stuff really regarding the cards, tarot. Anyway. Willow, you know so much about the Druids, don't you? I'd never come across them until I got them cards. It wasn't the kind of life I lived. I didn't really live like this spiritual life where people talk like this. and spoke about this kind of stuff. Seriously. Oh. T Rose, if you're speaking to me, you're very welcome. Yeah, I will do. I'm quite intrigued about it. I might share actually. Do you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of sitting in a classroom, and well, depending on your age, but you sit in the classroom, and if it was like when you got to like watch a video, because it would have been a video, they used to like roll in the telly on the stands, and like all the lights would go out, and it was kind of you sat there, didn't you, in the dark, and you watched, and that's what it felt like I was doing. So I'm going to find it. I'm just smiling at T Rose saying yes. She was speaking about me. You're very welcome. All of you are very welcome. We're in this together, guys. I'll share it. Whether you like it or not, well, that doesn't bother me. But I think there might be 3 parts. Right, okay. These cards were just upside down a minute ago. What's going on? Okay. Can we have a card for the masculines, please? Well, this is about letting go of control issues, isn't it? Have a look at the picture. The message is, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it was truly meant to be. I want to say that's the intensity of this love. At the end of the day, when all the shit's happened and the dust settles, what's left? What's truly meant to be is what will be left. Let's get one for the feminine side. It's kind of the same message for both. Love will die if held too tightly. Love will fly if held too lightly. Just getting that balance, isn't it? I know you can't see the writing there. Let's get another one for each side. How many do you want? 2 for the masculines. Let's look at the picture first. That looks like a moth here. Okay, message is, the love we have is God's gift to us. But what we do with it is our gift to God. I said earlier about how this is a gift for the masculines and the feminines. It was really masculine's energy, whether they were going to accept the gift, which really the gift is the divine feminine. There's legacy. There's prophecy. The love we have is God's gift to us. What we do with it is our gift to God. And another one come out for the masculines here. Just trying to see what's going on in the picture. Some people will die for love, while others will die because they have lost it. It's a real big decision here for the masculines. To have this love kind of in your hands, and it's a decision on. Some people will die for love, while others will die because they have lost it. Okay, let's get one for the feminines. Let's not delve too much into that energy there. Yeah, it's kind of a perfect one. Why are the phrases goodbye, I'm sorry, and I love you so easy to pronounce? and yet so hard to say. And the feminines here, it seems, have been practicing this, the expression of love. Why are the phrases goodbye, I'm sorry, and I love you so easy to pronounce and yet so hard to say? So I feel as if the divine feminines have been really practicing. Do I feel like it was there as if she had been practicing in front of the masculine, like role playing. We've been speaking about, this was quite a while ago, about, speaking out and saying what you need to say, and know that your counterparts, like higher self, is there listening. I'm going to end on a room, you guys. Got a bit of a heavy head all of a sudden. It's a lot to take in, isn't it? I want to say you feel as if it's a lot being asked of you, but all that's being asked of you is to surrender and trust at the divine. All that other shit you added on yourself. So it might be a lot that you have to undo. That's why it's so important. Don't add any new shit. Takes a long time to get rid of the old, for that to be cleared. And then for you to finally be all right with the clearing that's taken place. All happens naturally, guys. Let's end on this message. 12:12. I see that 12:12 all the time, or 12:21. Is that the time it is there, Laurie? No more shit. Yeah, don't need to accumulate any more of that. Okay. Oh, I need to have a look first. Wow, guys. Not had this one. I'm not even sure if I've ever had this one. And it comes in. The love we have is God's gift to us. What we do with it is our gift to God. And in the last reading I done, I spoke about how the divine masculine was kind of being given the divine feminine. It's like a gift. But also it was a gift for the divine feminine to receive the divine masculine. And we've got card number 17, the human gift. Okay. Let's see what this message wants to say. Oh heart, what is your excuse for all these blunders? Such loyalty is offered by the beloved, yet so much treason. What does it say? Treason comes from you. All right, let's start again. It's like, go easy on the masculines. Come on. Congested again. Oh heart, what is your excuse for all these blunders? Such loyalty is offered by the beloved, yet so much treason comes from you. Such kindness is offered by the beloved, yet so much defiance and resistance comes from you. Such grace is offered by the beloved, yet so much fault and failure comes from you. Such attraction is offered by the beloved with sweetness and generosity, yet such jealousy comes from you with so much doubt and suspicion. Rumi. Wow. Do you bemoan your lack of faith? Do you berate yourself, blazing angel, because you have moments where you cannot bring yourself to trust in love more than you trust in your fear? Do you lament and worry that you could or should be living in greater surrender? And yet, when is light more precious than when it arises from darkness? When is trust more admirable than when it involves an uncertain, yet bold, leap of faith? O human angel, your path is perfection in the divine sense, not in some artificial absence of struggle, but in the wrestling of darkness and light that ignites the fire within your holy heart. So rise up now from your doubts and admonishments, and let your human self be loved. I'm not even going to Google that word because it doesn't sound like a positive word. Okay. So rise up now from your doubts and admonishments, and let your human self be loved. Even for all the doubt, you are still a cherished one of the great beloved and always shall be. Be kind to your heart. You may believe it to be weary from doubt and distrust, so much heartbreak and so many agonies, yet still it beats. Still it persists with unquestioning allegiance to life. What a grand heart it is, that sacred heart of yours. How can it be worthy of anything other than tenderness, gratitude, acknowledgement and appreciation? Do not plague your heart with falsehoods and expectations of some disembodied perfection. The perfection of your heart is that it loves still, even if you try to stop it with some notion of self-protection from future hurt through doubt or fear. Still it loves. It is perfection that it hopes even after despair, that it holds compassion even after experiences of fear. So then, what is there left to do but breathe out the grandest sigh of relief and allow yourself the essential luxury of peace within? So then everything is all right, even if at some moments it seems not to be. Still your heart beats in honour of life. The heart can be nurtured and coaxed into gentle acceptance of all that is, and the divine sight will become available to you. Yes, sacred sight is what is behind this oracle for you now, beloved. You are meant to be witnessing something important, something that will make the presence of the divine in your affairs more real to you. It will be something you can come to count on at all times, and in that, gain greater peace and the realization that, yes, it is safe to trust and surrender. Indeed, it is the only safe, sane, and sensible way to live. It is also the most fun way to live, and you are allowed to live this way if you so choose. It is not shirking your duty as a responsible adult. It is not deluding yourself and turning away from the real world. Rather, surrender is placing responsibility where it is best placed, firmly in the hands of that part of you wise enough to know the great beloved is wiser still, and that your life unfolds according to the great beloved's grace. So for now, take comfort in this oracle. Just for a moment, let your heart be honoured and loved by you, and imagine that you can crack open a window in the dustiest chamber of your own heart temple to let the light of the divine stream in. You may see the angel reaching to assist you. You may receive the gift of understanding, insight, and revelation. You may feel peace, or you may finally allow your heart to break once more, to shed those old grievances and be free and fresh to live and love again. Or you may quietly realise you are human. You are light and dark, of heaven and earth. What a perfect blend you are of all that can possibly be. You are an extraordinary, living divine experiment in the making. You are sacred, cherished, and loved by the great beloved, so do not fear your fear, but do doubt your doubt with compassion. Let it be and let it go. You are human after all, and your journey is beyond description. Just remember, if you are ever in need of the great beloved, there is a place where sacred trust, did I have this word the other day, is always available to you. Willow, what's that word mean? Was it the romantic rendezvous? I need to find this out, guys, sorry. Willow, tryst, T, come on, I looked this up. What did you say it was? Let me say the word again. Oh dear, I've lost my space. Tryst. Willow, don't let me get the rhymes with kissed. Yep, okay, what was it again? Can you give me a description? What did you say it was? It was a romantic rendezvous. Secret romantic rendezvous? Now it says that you can find that within, guys. And that's what I was saying about this. You've already met that romantic partner you seek within you. Okay. Let me go back. Yeah. Oh, rhymes with kissed. Tryst. Tryst? That's how I say it. Thank you, Willow. Tryst. Oh, thank you. I'll get there. Just keep practicing. Okay. So let it be and let it go. You are human after all, and your journey is beyond description. Just remember, if you are ever in need of the great beloved, there is a place where sacred tryst, which is romantic rendezvous, okay, is always available to you in the temple of your heart, with the window cracked open so that doubt can fly out and love can breathe freely. So don't go looking for anything outside of yourself. That's kind of going back to them control issues. So this oracle comes with special guidance for you. You are, or soon will be, seeing with greater clarity and insight a situation that has been obscured to you in the past. You may be startled by what you perceive, so much so that you second guess yourself or chalk it up to wild imagination on your part. You are asked to trust in your perceptions that when they come from the heart, although what you perceive may be darkness, there will be no judgment in it. See what is truthfully there. Be in the compassionate nature of your heart, and you shall also be shown the most graceful way to become clear and free of darkness, either within yourself or within others and the world around you. Okay, so let's do this sacred honouring ritual. Place your hands on your heart and say the following aloud. I love you. You are strong, brave, and powerful. You are gentle, vulnerable, and inspired. You are truth. You are insight. You are wisdom. You are life. I love you, and you are safe. You are the divine made flesh. You, my precious heart, my precious connection to life, I adore you. Thank you for loving. Let us open the inner window, let the stale emotion out, and breathe in fresh life now. For you are to be well and thrive according to love's grace and wisdom. I trust in what you know and what you see. In compassion, I honour all perceptions of truth. So be it. You have finished your sacred honouring ritual. How cool was that? I thought it was a really good reading. What do you guys reckon? Did you get much from it? I did. See if I can find the affirmators. I don't think they're down here. I think they might be in my bedroom. So be it. It was beautiful. I thought it was really beautiful reading. I keep saying to you guys, I don't know where the readings are going to go, because as we're evolving and progressing, it's like we're not talking about that other kind of non-surrender stuff. So you have to keep up with the program. Oh, I will check my Facebook messages. I'm not promising you when though. Sorry, I can't promise anyone anything about whether I check my emails, messages. I have so many messages coming through, so many different platforms. I will make the efforts, and sometimes I don't get back to you personally either. If I was to do that, I wouldn't actually have much time to myself if I was to respond to you all personally. So please don't ever take it that I don't really want to start that. You are more than welcome, guys. What does it mean to let go when you don't have to ask that question, Mikey? You're there, buddy. You're there. You're just going to have to go with it. It's a natural thing. You just know when you've surrendered and you let go. Okay. I do want to end on something. Let's get a well-being card. Teachers of Abraham. Keep studying, guys. That's all you can do, Mikey, is do your best. But surrender. Yeah, that's right. Well, Willow's saying, hand it all over and stop thinking about it. Yeah, as you try to, you are helped. You're right. There has to be some kind of conscious effort on your part when you realise what you're doing, and whether your focus is on more on what they're doing and trying to control that. It's impossible for it to come. Of course, Divine's got something planned for you. You've got no control over it, though. That's good. You just need to let go of what the other person who you want in your life is doing. All the time you're still looking for answers, guys, then you're not kind of there. This can help so much with your progression, but you'll know when you're there because you'll just sit back and watch the videos. You won't have a need to ask anything or have anything clarified for you. No one else can really clarify for you, only you. We are all human, Laurie. And I'm not saying that anything that how any of us behave, it's just part of the process, but I can't go back to, I can't drop back to that level, I know that. So all I'm going to keep saying is it's natural, surrender, keep addressing your emotions. You feel what you feel. The answers are all within. And you're going to know when that time is because you're not going to resonate. You're not going to need somebody else to tell you what's going on in your life. It's like tarot and these readings, it just becomes entertainment, just for like further education to see what you maybe learn. The situations that come up, you can always think, well, how would I deal with that if that was my situation? But it's not normally to find out, you know, really too much about what's happening in your life. It helps until you get to that point when you're just like, you might just watch a couple of people. Okay. This is a big one. Seeking approval of others hinders my joyousness. We don't need to state who we are. We don't need to state what we can like massively bring to the world, because that's really just sounds like you're trying to convince yourself. I personally know of my own love and my own power, and I don't need to blast it out there and look for recognition. I don't need that from any of you. I'm very content with who I am. But you can see, like, sometimes with the comments, you're trying too hard. It's like, who are you trying to convince who you are? But that's still the ego coming through. So seeking approval of others hinders my joyousness. We don't need to prove ourselves to anyone. If the way you feel depends on anything outside of you, you're in trouble. But if you depend only upon your connection with your own inner being, then everything in your experience falls into alignment. Perfectly put. And it's hard to hear. If the way you feel depends on anything outside of you, you're in trouble. Okay, let's get another one. And then I'm going. Just smile, yes. Smile and the world smiles with you. I'm smiling with Laurie. You get to a point where the crying goes and you just kind of smile. It's just yes, we are always growing. We don't even know what else there is, you know, to kind of work through yet. But I'm feeling at a pretty amazing place. So this is pretty good. This is this is the best I've felt ever. I'm not giving that up. I'm good to feel better. Thank you. You're laughing at me. All smile. My happiness is my greatest gift to others. Smile. Selfishly seek joy, because your joy is the greatest gift you can give to anyone. Unless you are in your joy, you have nothing to give anyway. Because you don't want to spread that negativity, do you? And then bad vibes. So if you're not vibing in joy, you're best to probably keep yourself to yourself. So selfishly seek joy, because your joy is the greatest gift you can give to anyone. Unless you are in your joy, you have nothing to give anyway. My happiness is my greatest gift to others. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you ever so much for joining me. We've been on for 1 hour, 33 minutes, 27 seconds when I saw it then. Oh, it's 13333. Oh, lots of threes there. 24 in the chat. Awesome. Okay. You're more than welcome, guys. And I will catch up with you all soon. I imagine that's going to be tomorrow. I was going to talk about some creative stuff tomorrow. So, yes, unless I get wiped out by the universe. Unless I get wiped out by the universe. That sounds like it's really bad, isn't it? Unless I get wiped out. That's what the universe does. Wipes me out and says, off to bed now. So, unless I get wiped out by the universe again. And I'm not allowed to come on and play. I'm sure they're going to let me. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Okay, have yourself. You're welcome, Karen. We so need to catch up. I need to book in some appointments with some of you guys for the week. Guys, if you do want a Skype reading, there is an offer on at the moment. Plus, I'm doing the past life readings. I'm hoping to be back on track completely next week. So I was going to say description, details in the description box, but they're not because this is a live. So get your reading booked in. Let's get chatting. And I think that's it. I will catch up with you guys soon. So have yourself a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And I'll speak to you guys soon. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.